Mirror, mirror, how the people in our world reveal ourselves to us. Yes, people outside of us constantly show you sides of yourself. Literally, you are born alone, taking your first breath into the world alone, and you will die alone, taking your last breath out alone. It's an individual journey, but each and every one of us know that this journey is amongst people. We initially are born into families, and from families we grow and we start expanding our circle by bringing in friends, neighbors, schoolmates, teachers, people in our community, grandparents, colleagues, mentors, and society at large. Each and every one of us around us are constantly showing each other how to grow and be better, or also to show us our challenges and weaknesses. We all also have aspects of ourselves that are hidden to us, weaknesses, unresolved issues, and challenges buried deep. Each and every person outside of you creates opportunities and experiences to hold up a mirror and show you areas that you can continue to grow in, areas of growth, and areas of skill set that you still need to acquire to become a higher, better version of yourself. Each and every person around us shows us a different role that we play out in the world with them. As we grow, we take on new roles, expand in our roles, and we shift and change. Our lives expand and contract along the way. And likewise, people, circumstances, environments constantly evolve and grow, and everything around us and surrounding us constantly teaches us something more about ourselves. We learn how to set boundaries, love, get angry, communicate, hold back, suppress, sacrifice. We learn so many things in the different roles we play. And it is important for us to start recognizing that each and every person you bring into your journey is role modeling and role playing and showing you a mirror of something about yourself that you can work through, is revealing to us aspects of ourselves. And then our job is to learn, look and interpret the lessons from the roles, not the storyline. And we try to find valuable opportunities to grow, evolve, expand in our skill set, and try to be better versions of ourselves for ourselves as well as the others that we interact with. We literally do learn from each and every person outside of you. You learn how to be your best version of you, or learn how to improve skill sets. I know who I am as a daughter in front of my mother. I know who I am as a sibling in front of my brother. I know who I am as a student in front of a textbook, as a friend in front of a friend, as a professional in front of patients and coworkers. Each and everything and person around me is showing me sides of me. So not only the people, the world outside of you is constantly mirroring back sides of you. I know who I am in winter seasons. I know who I am in summer seasons. And everything outside of me, people, the world, environment, culture, each and everything outside of me is constantly mirroring back aspects of me, reflecting back to me my likes, my dislikes, my strengths, my skills, my obstacles, my challenges. Everything is valuable and worth paying attention to. If you pause and reflect, you'll start noticing there's a mirror in each and every relationship you carry out, and each and every interaction with people as well as the world. It is valuable for you to pay attention, as once you know that each and every reaction, pause and reflect, calmness and skill set comes from this. You start noticing what brings up ease, acceptance, confidence, versus feelings of reactivity, defensiveness, anger, resentment, triggers. Let's learn how to become more confident and self-assured by taking charge of ourselves and seeing the mirror a little bit more clear and owning our feelings that come up versus looking at others and blaming others for being the cause of your dismay, upset feelings, difficult circumstances in life. Many times we do have difficult circumstances around us. However, I think those circumstances also show you your strengths, your weaknesses, how far you've grown. Take a moment to sometimes look at people and see, interesting, I've grown from this. When I was younger, I would have reacted a little bit more impulsively or defensively, and today I'm not. Notice how you evolve. Notice how you grow. As people not only mirror who you are, they mirror you in the sense of showing you how far you've grown. Oftentimes, as we evolve and better in circumstances, growth, authenticity, you end up mirroring better people, and you mirror yourself better sides of yourself being reflected back in the mirror of those better people around you. As you notice, the more and more you evolve and grow, you might set boundaries with unhealthy people, cut out unhealthy relationships, stop being in abusive relationships or abusive workplaces, not putting up with harassment or filing complaints. As you grow, you start recognizing not only how far you've come, but how far you can continue to grow. It is important for us to notice, especially with difficult people and situations, what arises, what uncomfortable feelings come about, anger, mistrust, and other difficult emotions. It always gives us an opportunity to enhance our skill set and become a better version of you. Start taking a moment to notice every time you have unpleasant feelings. What lies beneath? What is before that? What's going on? What's the mirror? Is this person mirroring something that is a new struggle for you? Is an old struggle for you? When was the first time you ever felt this way? That's a very good question to ask yourself when you feel triggered. When have I felt like this before? And reflect and try to learn and grow through your interactions with others rather than get caught up in the story, eliciting an opportunity of growth for yourself. Let's try really hard to take a mindful moment right now and realize that again, we only react to material that we have unfinished business with on the inside. And so, if I was raised with somebody who called me stupid for 20 years straight, and now I'm a full adult walking around in different roles in my life, and a little child calls me stupid, if I'm feeling confident and secure in myself and who I am today, it rolls off me and doesn't mean anything, and I chuckle it off. But if I got triggered in that little comment from that little child, and it took me back to a younger age where I felt stupid and I still wonder if I'm smart enough, well, now I might get defensive. I might get upset. I might get angry. And I might feel really hurt. Reality is, that child might have not meant it. Maybe they didn't even know what they were saying to me. But I was mirrored back something that I'm not comfortable with. It wasn't about the word in the story. It was about my unfinished business that hasn't worked through my confidence issues. And hence, I'm now in a place feeling uncomfortable. Learn to see the mirror of what makes you uncomfortable, what makes you feel empowered, what makes you feel loved, and what makes you feel proud. Let's look and learn and grow. Let's take a mindful moment now to take a deep breath in and breathe out. Another deep breath in and breathe out. Taking this moment and this minute to just focus on yourself and reflect on some of the points I have brought up, on seeing life mirroring you back, strengths and weaknesses, obstacles and challenges. Each and every situation, environment, person is constantly reflecting back to you. things that you can learn, grow, and validate. Let's take a mindful moment now and pay attention as you focus on your breath, on situations that are mirrored back to you that you want to still figure out how to work through. Take a moment now and also reflect on not only difficult mirrors, but also positive ones where you feel proud of yourself, loved, cared for, respected, kind, generous, knowledgeable. Let's reflect on some of these mirrors and continue to breathe, and let's have a mindful minute. Inhale and exhale. Continue to breathe and allow yourself to settle into your breath and focus on this wonderful topic of mirroring. If your mind wanders, please gently bring it back to your breath. Bringing yourself back to awareness of here and now. Here's a couple of points to keep in mind when it comes to this topic today we're discussing. Dealing with your shadow and uncomfortable emotions is important. Realize that people are mirrors, and so is the world, reflecting aspects of yourself to you, showing you areas of negative judgment, fears, insecurities, poor boundaries, and self-doubt. Pay attention to what comes up when you encounter difficult people and situations that trigger uncomfortable feelings and strong negative reactions. Decide to focus on addressing your vulnerabilities rather than get caught up in difficult stories that brought about the emotional turmoil and are showing you areas to work through right now. Have compassion for yourself as you learn and grow through your encounters and experiences. We are all perfect and a work in progress. Many of us go through very challenging circumstances that are very painful, but then each and every role we live in around that can have opportunities where you work through and grow, or keep you triggered and stuck in old patterns, low self-esteem, self-doubt, anger, resentment, hurt, and vulnerability. Work on yourself to see what intention you act from. Is it from truth and honesty, triggers and reactivity? When we act from a good intention, you may still encounter confrontation or challenging hurtful emotions. Realize that other people's opinion will be tainted by their own work and their own struggles and what they're going through in that moment. And that many times people don't mean to cause harm. They're processing and working through their own struggles. Try to focus on your own truth and the intention that you want to be a better, higher version of yourself. Then getting caught up in a storyline, misinterpreting other people's behaviors, or getting caught up in reactions of other people that cause you pain and suffering. Let's look at the mirror around us in each and everything and see how we can fine-tune difficult mirrors and enhance mirrors that make us feel proud of ourselves, joyful, love, courtesy, honesty, and higher, better versions of ourselves. Let's take a journey together to polish our mirror and see a better version of ourselves and live in our authentic truth.